The Xbox Game Showcase has always been filled with big beats that mark the evolution of the Xbox experience, and the 2024 showcase was no exception. Not only did the annual live stream feature 24 new games, 18 day one Game Pass launches, and 6 major updates, it also confirmed that Call of Duty Black Ops 6 will be the first COD title to release on Game Pass. So let's take a look at this diverse array of experiences awaiting gamers in 2024 and 2025. I'm Tony, that's Marianne. Let's take a look at this.
So first one is Age of Mythology. So experience the 2002 real-time strategy game like never before, with modern RTS gameplay and visuals. Age of Mythology will be the first title in the Age of Empire franchise to launch on PC and console. Have you played the original one?
I'm a big fan of Age of Empires 3. No, 2. Okay. Age of Empires 2. I have played Age of Empires 4 for a little bit, but for some reason I really do like the earlier Age of Empires. But this adds a layer of magic to that whole kind of RTS experience. So
yeah,
I'm kind of for it. I've always been a big fan of like Greek mythology and Roman mythology. So to kind of play God a little bit more than maybe I've done in the past. But yeah, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, same. I haven't played the first one, I guess the one in 2002, because I was like 9 years old and I didn't know how to read much. I knew how to read, but not in English. I knew French.
Sure.
Yeah, and Age of Empires, I guess for some reason I have never really tried it. My brother loves it. Maybe that's why I was always like, okay, that's his thing maybe. But with the mythology twist, I guess it's pretty interesting because I love 80s. And so, I mean, it's mythology. So, yeah.
Next up, Avowed. In Obsidian's Entertainment's fantasy RPG, a plague called the Dream Scourge has upset the natural order. Everyone has an agenda, and you must choose a side. But beware, your soul hangs in the balance. I've been very, very excited for this game for the past 2 years since we initially saw it. I have no idea what to expect. All I know is, as I just said, it's a fantasy RPG. So if you like role-playing games, if you like that kind of gameplay, this should be very, very exciting. Have you tried any other games from Obsidian yourself?
I mean, Grounded.
Sure. Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. Grounded. Yeah. But to be honest, Avowed, I am so excited for this game. Ever since I think it was it like 2-3 years ago, they showed it was just like the sword in the ground or something, and that was it. And I was like,
that's all it took. That's all it took for you.
Yeah, I have like
check out that sword.
I was like, yeah, it looks fun. Call of Duty. Dive into the high-stake world of covert action in the first-person shooter from Treyarch and Raven Software. Enjoy a cinematic single-player campaign, best-in-class multiplayer, and the return of round-based zombies. I mean, the return of zombies.
Yeah. That's one mode that because I don't like getting scared. Okay? Yeah. I'm not a fan of me turning the corner and there's this guy like, hello. Yeah. I'm like, oh no, go away. I don't like your face. And it's a zombie. And I'm like, no, thank you. But I'm kind of excited for this new mode. I mean, not new mode, but the fact that it's coming back. Here's something a lot of you have been waiting for. Fable. In Playground Games' reboot of this beloved fantasy adventure, darkness looms over the land of Albion. In a world where your reputation precedes you, your choices will change Albion forever. Fable. I mean, that's all you have to say. I have people on an almost daily basis asking me any updates regarding Fable. So I'm glad that they kind of talked about it a little bit at the showcase. We do know that its release date is still going to be in 2025, but honestly, Playground, take your time. We want to make this game the best it can be. And I mean, I think we already saw some snippets from this showcase as well as the last one. Richard Iwadi is a giant in the game, which is hilarious because if you know Richard Iwadi, he's no giant of mine. It is definitely an amazing land. The lore is extremely vast, and if you have Game Pass, you can actually play Fable. The original Fables right now with backwards compatibility thanks to Game Pass Ultimate. Yeah, but have you had a chance to dabble around Fable growing up?
Last year, not when I was growing up, because it felt like a big game, and like
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do exactly because there's so much that you can do. But recently, like a year ago, I think, when they re-showed the other trailer, because this is like the third trailer that we're seeing, I think.
Right.
And so at the second one, I was like, oh, so this is coming, right? So I played Fable, Fable 2, and Fable 3. There's
Okay.
three, right? Yeah, three.
Yeah.
I played all three, and I had so much fun. I loved it from like beginning to end, and yeah, I'm excited for the next one now.
But that's not all. As we said in the beginning, we've got some great games coming from our partners as well.
Assassin's Creed Shadows. Experience the world of samurai and shinobi in Ubisoft's action-adventure.
Dragon Age Veilguard. Create your own hero and stand against ancient gods in this RPG sequel from BioWare.
Fragpunk. Choose your power-ups wisely in this rule-bending, free-to-play hero shooter from Bad Guitar Studio.
Life is Strange Double Exposure. Max Caulfield returns in this supernatural narrative adventure from Deck 9.
Mecha Break. Prepare for white-knuckle mech-on-mech combat in this PvPe combat game from Season Games.
Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. Go back to where it all began in Konami's remake of the stealth action thriller. That's not all. We also have some massive updates coming to existing games.
Starfield Shattered Space. This fall, you'll begin an epic new story and explore House Va'ruun's territory, where the followers of the Great Serpent live, shrouded in mystery. Bethesda has also confirmed that mod support has arrived with the June update. And I can also confirm that it has arrived because I played Starfield.
There we go.
The new update.
I need to get back into it. Oh man, that was my, when that game launched, that was my game morning, noon, and night. And then
same.
And then Forza Motorsport, and I'm a big motorsport guy. Forza Motorsport launched, and I played that for a little bit. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, I gotta go find another artifact. I'll be right back. So I'm very excited for this for this expansion. And for those of you who are lucky enough to have purchased some of the larger premium bundles earlier last year, you get this expansion absolutely for free, which is super awesome. Look, it's amazing to see such a diverse of titles and updates coming from so many amazing creators in the Xbox family. Xbox Game Studios, Bethesda, Blizzard, and now with the arrival of Black Ops 6 on Game Pass, Activision. But the cool thing about Game Pass is that there's something for everyone. There's room for every kind of game on the table, big or small. So mark your calendars for the game that you're most excited about and get playing. Also, we'd love to know which game you are excited about. Let us know in the comments down below. Not only can you find us on this platform, but all of our other socials are in the description. If you prefer to watch this content in different languages, Expert Zone is in a multitude of different languages, from French, Spanish, and even Japanese. So in case you missed it, the showcase is also available on the Xbox homepage. But until the next time, we'll talk to you later. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.
Bye.